Welcome back to the Daytime Tri-Cities Kitchen here with Chef Julie on this Food City Friday, talking puff pastries. We made those lovely, lovely cookies with the Nutella and the cinnamon sugar and all of that. And we also had the savory ones with some pesto in it. But now we're kind of switching gears just a little bit, still using puff pastry.
We are, and so I've taken that same thing, I've rolled it out, the puff pastry, I've rolled it out to about a 12-inch square, and now we're just going to cut out some rectangles, and we don't have to be too crazy, as long as they're, you know, similar size kind of things. And we'll go one more here.
One more there.
Yeah,
okay.
And then I'll do the bottom. And we just need to, basically, we're just going to make almost like a Pop-Tart, but with something savory. So
now you're speaking my language.
There we go.
I love Pop-Tarts.
Exactly. Well, and again, you can put any kind of filling in here. So this is just one idea, but you can sure think of others. And if you go to bakingwithjulie.com, you'll find links and recipe and stuff, because this is really simple but fun ideas. Okay, so basically, we're just going to take a little Dijon mustard and put on in the middle. Don't put it on the edge, because, you know,
you want to keep it in the
middle. You want to be able to seal this thing.
Right.
And then put in some ham.
Oh, nice.
And then here's some Swiss cheese. Oh. Put a few pieces of Swiss cheese on top.
I like where you're going with this.
That's it. Now again, you can think any flavorings, anything you like, and then we'll put that together. Actually, it's good. Egg wash is important when you're doing things like this. Now with the cookies, it wasn't. Right. But when you're doing something where it's just going to bake, the egg wash gives it this golden color.
It gives it a sheen.
It gives it a really nice sheen. So I'm going to actually put a little bit around the sides here just to help this seal. Just a little dab better. And then you just press it together, and then we take a fork, and I'll let you do one side, and I'll do the other. And we'll just go in, and you just kind of press it together like that, so it seals together nicely.
Let me get around here.
Yep.
So we can get
I'll let you get that side, and I'm going to let you pop that over there on the cookie sheet there.
Okay.
I'll get this mustard out of your way.
Let me see if I can pick it up
You
here.
should be able just to pick it up with your hands.
There
And
we go.
it's, you know, it's a little fidgety, but that's all right.
Awesome.
And so then to let the steam out while it's cooking, you can just kind of, this is a really sharp serrated knife, I just kind of score it a little bit like that. And then you take the egg wash and you just give it a little bath, a little tanning lotion here, and just make sure you get that all over into it. And then bake it, again, it's around the same period of time as the other, around 15, 20 minutes in your oven. Again, that 425, but you do want these to cool. You want to chill them first. Keep them nice and cold, and then put them in. And again, one thing that's a really good time saver is you can make all this stuff in advance, put it in the freezer, and come back a day later, 3 months later. And just pop it on your sheet and cook it and move on.
And the great thing about these too is, you know, we put ham and cheese in there, but you can put different kinds of cheeses. You can put different kinds of meat, or deli meat, or apples, or make them sweet, savory, whatever. Make Pop-Tarts. Put some raspberry jam in there.
You could, exactly. I used these fried apples here that they had in a can, and I made some that were sweet as well. And you could drizzle a little bit of glaze, which I didn't do, on top of that as well to get that. Another cool idea are these little asparagus ones. Isn't that cute?
That. Yeah.
So I just got like 3 or 4 things of asparagus, trimmed it down, seasoned it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper. Put it, did a square like this. Put the asparagus in it, wrapped it up like, you know.
Made a little blanket for it.
Put a little egg wash there to hold it together, and baked that, and that is just so cute and delicious, and
very
again,
elegant.
A fun little savory. The other thing that's really cool is they come in these little, if I can grab it here, they come in these shells. And let's see, well, my box is up there, but they come out and they're kind of like these little pucks. They look like puff pastry hockey pucks is what they look like. And when you put egg wash on those, don't let it go down the side or it won't do quite as well. Just put it on the top, and when it comes out, it looks like this. And you
almost looks like a biscuit.
It does, and you say, well, there's this thing in the middle. Well, you can just take that right out. It's made to where the center will come right out the way they've made it. And then you create this lovely hole.
You get a little bite for yourself there?
Yes, you do, and you can actually, or use it to put it back on top with whatever what you put inside. I put in a French custard, of course, because isn't that delicious? But you could put chicken salad in here. You could put a crab thing. You could do like a chicken pot pie idea.
Like some spinach artichoke dip in there.
Exactly. Any of that stuff you could put in there, and it's just delicious, and you really didn't have to do a whole lot.
So if you're going to have one of those really nice New Year's Eve parties, this is the perfect idea.
This is an easy way.
You can do so many things with, and now, like I said at the very top, so versatile. I mean, puff pastry you can do it everything from appetizers to desserts. I mean, you really can.
And it's just, your imagination is really the only limitation. So so have fun with puff pastry if you're looking for an easy idea, and And it is New Year, so we have to.
I tell you what, we're going to go out with the toast.
Yes,
okay?
we are.
Hey, folks, I encourage you to check out bakingwithjulie.com, foodcity.com for more information. And to you, ma'am, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you as well.